Hi guys, today we are doing something different. It's called a flipped lesson. It's a pre-recorded lesson that you can view later if you missed something or if you didn't understand something. And I can rewind it at any point in time. Today's objective for this lesson is we are going to identify and compare the physical characteristics of the earth, the sun, and the moon and share ideas through movement and our science journals. You'll see here that there are several vocabulary words. The first vocabulary words on the left are words you probably already know. These new vocabulary words on the right are words that we're going to add into our science journal. So we're going to stop the video here and input these words in our vocabulary page. What we're going to talk about now is how day and night is created. The Earth's rotation causes day and night. You'll notice that in the word rotation, there is the letter T. When you think of that letter T, I want you to think of T for turn. The Earth rotates, and that causes day and night. It is never changing. It is constant. It does not change. The Earth rotates at exactly the same pace, no matter what. There are 24 hours in one day, and it takes 24 hours for the Earth to complete one rotation. One complete rotation, one complete day. There are 24 hours in one whole day. You also need to know and take notes. The Earth is tilted on its axis at a 23.5 degree angle. What I want you to do now is, on the left side of your journal, write down the question, how are seasons created? And then answer it on your own. Now let's talk about rotation versus revolution. The Earth revolves around the sun, but rotation and revolution are two different things. The Earth is pulled around the sun by gravity. So while it's revolving around the sun, it's also rotating on its axis. The Earth completes one revolution every 365.25 days. There are 365 days in 1 year. It takes one whole year to travel around the sun. Now I need everyone to stand up and show me rotation versus revolution. We've now danced to part of our song, Day and Night, written by me. Thanks. What was the most important lyric to you? Think about it. Pair up with a partner and share. What do you think was the most important thing that you just heard in the song lyric? You'll see in this image that areas of the Earth receiving direct rays have warmer temperatures than those that receive direct rays. That means the part of the sun that's hitting the Earth the most is always going to be hotter. That's really close to the equator. The equator is the hottest point on the Earth. It has the hottest temperatures, the highest temperatures. The North and South Pole, however, are the coldest, and they get indirect rays. They don't get as much sun as the equator. The rays are spread out wide. You can see in the picture how far out the rays have to spread in order to reach the Earth. I want you to do a quick write on your sticky note that I've passed out to you. Which areas of the Earth get indirect sunlight? Compare their climates with the climate of an area with direct sunlight. Understanding the path of the Earth around the sun requires you to know two vocabulary words. That would be elliptical and orbit. The Earth travels in an elliptical orbit around the sun. The path is shaped like an oval, not at all like a perfect circle. The Earth is also quite often closer to the sun than it is because of this elliptical path. It's not even in the perfect center. You find it interesting to know that in the winter, we're actually closer to the sun than we are in the summer. You might have heard this before. the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Although that's not entirely true, it's more of an optical illusion. When you look up in the sky and see a sunrise, you'll have to look towards the east in order to see it. The side of the earth that is facing the sun has daylight, and the side of the earth that's facing away from the sun has no light. It makes sense, doesn't it? Summer days are longer because of the earth's tilts, not because we're closer or farther away from the sun. Remember, in winter, we're actually closer to the sun. Remember when I said the earth is tilted on an axis? Think about your position on the earth. If you're tilted more towards the sun, it's probably going to be summer. You're getting more direct rays. Remember, direct rays means you have higher temperatures.